You have someone in your energy field who wants to come back around. Words that start with re, return, reevaluate, reunite, this is coming up a lot. Okay, there's someone in your energy field who wants to come back and set things right. Okay, they also want to let you know that they have beautiful feelings for you. They also want to let you know that they feel a spiritual connection with you and that you have helped change them and set them on the right path, with whether or not you know it. Now, this is something that has created a bit of a disturbance in your life, probably spiritually, probably physically. You had an opportunity to change your entire life just for this situation. Now, that wasn't fair to you, but this situation, this person, they wouldn't have let you do it. So, this caused you to think critically, Two of Swords. And the Hermit, pull within. Focus on yourself. Say, you know what? I'm being shown like MIT and Hermit, which is bringing me to the university. So that can be significant for some of you. But there's also something here about, you know what? No, but I want to continue my education. No, but I want to go back to school. No, but I need to pay off those loans. No, but I need to focus on myself. I need to learn myself. I still need to discover myself. So there's something like here, something like this that's coming through here. There is also, with 9 and 2, this is 11 energy. So there's something here where the reunion of this energy, it's something that, in its most evolved state, is beneficial for the collective. It's beneficial for other people involved. It's beneficial for a community, beneficial for not just you and this situation or person. We do have the Empress letting me know that this person does want to create something new with you. I was just picking up on that energy too. So this might be someone, okay, who are connected. What they want to do is close out chapters. They want to do shadow work with you. They want to break ancestral karma with you. They want to heal their ancestral line with you. A lot of ancestral stuff coming through here, so that can definitely be relevant. I'm hearing Yasin Zagreb, okay, for some of you. If you know that song, cool. If you don't, okay. But there is definitely an energy. They want to build a business with you. They want to start a nonprofit with you. They want to give back to the community with you. They want to start a homestead with you. Okay, they want to create something that has a larger impact with you, whether it's reducing your carbon footprint, dealing with karma, or whether this is like building a business that helps many people. Okay, 10 of Cups. This person sees you as their happiness and they feel guarded towards that because their connection towards you makes them feel really happy, and in some way, shape, or form, they're guarded towards their own happiness. However, we do have 9 coming out twice, which means that this is a energy that mentally, spiritually, has been to them in their perspective, projected as something that will inevitably happen, but it will happen later. But the thing is, if you do something tomorrow, oh, look, it's a yellow bird. Hi, cutie. If you put something off until tomorrow, every single day you wake up and you say, I'll do it tomorrow, it always ends up being tomorrow, every single day. It's always later. So 20 years down the line, still it's, oh yeah, later. Because later is never brought into the present moment. It's never anchored. It's never centered. So when you look at this, not only is this, but the 99 can also indicate Jupiter. There's something that is spiritually meant to be learned here. It's also an opportunity of travel. So this can be something where you live at a distance, you have a cultural difference, you speak different first languages, or even just you live totally different lives. You were educated differently, you live in different political climates, whatever is the situation here. Okay, we do have the Page of Cups, letting me know that you should be expecting this person to come through with an offer for you. It's going to be smaller and a little less grandiose than you probably would have expected. You're probably hearing a lot of messages about this, feeling a lot of messages about this. What's in their heart is they want to come towards you and just, they want to change their life for you in the way that they expected you to do for them. That's not what's going to happen. Are they going to come towards you? Yes, absolutely. However, it's going to be Page of Cups, not Queen of Cups. What you had to offer this person was Queen of Cups. So you weren't going to give absolutely everything, but you were going to get pretty close. You were just going to save the Page of Cups for you and give them the Queen. Now, they want to give you the Page of Cups and save the Queen for themselves, which is the antithesis of this energy. So spiritually, it is balanced. For you, though, that's not fair, especially considering the past circumstances. So you are learning karmically. You're working through this energy. You're balancing this energy out, meant to close out this entire chapter, to close out this entire energy, not to deal with what it is like stepping each footprint in front of one, putting each foot one in front of the other in the situation, and then dealing with what happens, right? You are meant to be present here, but you're meant to close out the entire thing. So no, receiving that is not fair, and it's not what you deserve. If that closes out and then something new comes in, Queen of Pentacles comes in. That's a sturdier, more permanent offer anyway. 444. Okay, there's a lot of ancestral energy here, so this might be something where you have an ancestral connection with this person. It might be where you have similar ancestors. It might be where you have totally different ancestors, or your ancestors brought them to you. This ancestors is coming through really strongly, okay? There is also a decision to be made about how something is going to be balanced out. Now, you know that it's fair for you to be on the receiving end of this. You've been on the spiritually receiving side of this for a very long time. Now, this is actually turning around in your favor in some way. The scales have been turning, and now it's time for you to continue to invest physically. And as you do, you are noticing as well that there's a little bit of residual stress and anxiety that does not belong to you that you are feeling. And you're being called to build with the knowledge, with this information, but also knowing that it's not yours, because it's not. So you continue along your spiritual journey. You focus on your self-love journey. You continue on your creativity. You focus on your passion. You focus on your ascension, your up level of consciousness. And with this, there is going to be a big decision called to be made. More than one time in the future. You will have several opportunities. So you do what feels right to you in the moment, knowing beyond any doubt at all whatsoever that this is going to be coming back around no matter what it is that you choose right now. But whatever it is that you choose, it's got to be done for you. For you. Okay? Do it for you, not for them. That's the lesson that you're learning. Okay? So, you are being called to rest, take it easy. This is something that wasn't easy on you, but walking through this leads you to your goals. It leads you to your fulfillment. Believe it or not, it leads you exactly into your life path and where it is that you're meant to be. Now, there's also an element here of you discovering more of yourself through the situation. Not just where it is that you're meant to be, not just the difficulty from this propelling you into your life path, because it's not all bad. A lot of it's really beautiful. A lot of it is showing you parts of you that you haven't met yet, or you didn't have the luxury or the opportunity to meet. This is you learning yourself on a very unique individual level through the situation. And while you're going to notice that the situation itself might be something that is maybe a bit weary for you sometimes, you're also going to see that this causes you into great change. But the change here, it's bringing you into your most authentic self, and it's going to lead you into expressing yourself more than you ever felt safe to in the past. And so in a lot of ways, this is attributed to you and only you, okay? Not them. Never will be them. It's attributed to you because you did the work, okay? But through this as well, you are also noticing that you are here to learn yourself, learn others, learn the laws of the universe, learn the way that things work, and also express all of those things in the process. So, you do have a lot of abundance that's on its way for you, and it's going to come in a way that makes you so happy, and forget about the situation, at least for a little bit, because let's be honest, I see where you are, okay? But, and I mean that with love, with all the love in the world, okay? You're going to forget about this for a little bit, and you're going to be so happy, and as soon as you feel ready to ground, as soon as you're like, this is so happy, it's amazing, as soon as you kind of come off cloud 9 a little bit, and you're used to it, it's time to ground again, you're going to say, well, that next step, that still is kind of an option, though, isn't it? That's where it's going to come back up, okay? And so you're going to move forward, and you are going to end up creating something that's really beautiful for you. Now, I do see this still being in the back of your mind, but when it is in the back of your mind this time, you're going to have more clarity. That clarity is going to be beautiful. You're going to utilize it to take the next step forward, and at this point in time, something that wasn't given to you from the situation, it's suddenly going to show up. And when it does, you're going to most likely take them up on this offer because it's an even number. As you do, you're going to see that, well, in this offer, in whatever is presented to you, well, you do deserve better. You deserve this offer coming in, but you also deserve better than this offer. What you choose to do with that is going to be your own. However, you're being called to keep it moving along with the new information that you have. Because that new information, again, it's going to come back around. Because once you reject this offer, or once you level with this offer, you see them eye to eye, hey, obviously that's not going to work. Come on, you know me better than that. I deserve better than that. Really, after all of that, after what you expected of me, you think that that's what I'm going to accept from you? Really? No, of course not. So, once you have this new information, you have this love in your heart, you have this understanding, okay, when you reject or refuse or level with that first offer, that second offer, that third offer, each offer that comes in is going to be a little more big, sincere, genuine, valuable, okay? And your intuition is telling you that this big, beautiful, grandiose, this ascended energy is what's coming towards you in the situation. Because it is. You are going to have to be patient for it, though, because there's still a lack of trust here, for whatever reason. I'm not getting it's lack of trust in you, or lack of trust maybe even in themselves. This is lack of faith in general. Lack of maybe belief, lack of assuredness in spirituality. So that's what's